The society we live in today has created certain standards for people before they can be categorized as beautiful, handsome, or normal. You have to look a certain type of way, dress a certain way, have a certain type of body shape, and behave a certain way in order for you to fit in. To fit into the societal standards. And when you do not possess any of those or any of these characteristics, you begin to hate yourself. You just lie in bed depressed, blaming yourself, questioning your worth, and sometimes blaming God for creating you the way He did. Romans chapter 9 verse 20. Who do you think you are to talk back to God like that? Can an object that was made say to his maker, "Why did you make me like this?" Self-love is often mistaken for being selfish or self-centered, but that isn't the case. Self-love is not selfish. You cannot truly love another until you know how to love yourself. Self-love means accepting yourself fully, treating yourself with respect, and nurturing your growth and well-being. Falling in love with yourself first doesn't make you vain or selfish. It makes you indestructible. Loving yourself is a bit challenging, especially if you have been made to feel less of yourself, or you've been constantly talked down upon by the people around you because the way you look, talk, behave, or dress doesn't fit societal expectations. You must have listened to a lot of motivational speeches about self-love, which immediately ignites a fire in you and motivates you to love yourself, but that fire quenches immediately when somebody shames you or reminds you that one thing you do not like about yourself. And you're back again to square one, depressed, tired, sad, and feeling worthless. Struggling to love yourself is a challenge that must be conquered in order for you to move forward. Galatians chapter 6 verse 5, assume your own responsibility, because insecurity and lack of confidence can make you lose lots of opportunities or just remain stagnant. You are free, you are powerful, you are good, you are love, you have value, you have a purpose. All is well. Abraham Hicks. If you do not love yourself, you can't love others. You can't give what you do not have. You may think you love your partner, family, and friends right now, but wait till you experience self-love, then you will know what true love feels like. First, love the Lord your God. The second is equally important. Love your neighbor as yourself. No other commandment is greater than these. The truth is, you are perfect the way you are because you are created in the image and likeness of God. Hating yourself means hating God. You cannot claim to love God when you are still finding it hard to accept and love yourself for who you truly are. Do not think you are imperfect because you do not look or behave a certain way. You cannot please everybody and you should not try to. The only one you should always please is God. You were born to be real and not to be perfect, and this is why you should always be yourself. Do not try to change who you are. Do not try to change who you are because you are trying to please people or you are trying to fit into society. One thing that is constant is change. All of these requirements to fit into society or to be accepted by people will always change. You can't keep changing or pretending to be who you are not for someone else's approval. How long do you intend to act like that script? Not loving yourself only makes you depend on other people for love. It could be your partner, friends, or family. You begin to criticize yourself and fall into people-pleasing and perfectionism. There is no need to be perfect in order to inspire others. Let others get inspired by how you deal with your imperfections. You're likely to tolerate abuse and mistreatment from people who feel like they are doing you a favor for loving you. You begin to neglect your own needs and feelings because you do not value yourself. Not loving yourself only gives the people you expect love from the power to toy with your emotions and hurt you because they know that you do not value yourself. So, a little or no time they expect you running back again, like you always do, begging for their love and approval again, like you always do. No one will give you or show you the kind of love you expect from God. No one will give you the kind of love you expect from yourself. 1 John chapter 4 verse 19. We love God because God first loved us. You are capable of loving yourself because you deserve your own love and you deserve the love you keep giving to everyone else. Loving yourself prevents you from seeking love from toxic people and relationships that are not healthy for your well-being. Nobody will ever make you feel inferior or less of yourself without your consent. And the sooner you realize that, the better. Self-love doesn't mean that everyone will treat you the way you deserve to be treated. It means that you won't let them change the way you see yourself. Nor will you stick around for them to destroy you. Tony A. Gaskick Jr. Do not wait on someone else's approval to love yourself, because you already have God's approval. God has a reason for making you the way you are. He never makes mistakes. If you have been blaming Him for making you the way you are, which is in His image and likeness, then you should have a rethink. Before you were born, God already knew your purpose on earth. And the thought He has towards us is the thought of good and not of evil. So God will never give you anything that isn't good for you. He will never give you anything that will hurt. Rather, He gives you what fits your purpose, because our purpose in life is the very meaning of our existence. Colossians chapter 1 verse 16. For in Him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities, all things have been created through Him and for Him. So demonstrate love by giving it unconditionally to yourself, and as you do, you will attract others into your life that will love you without conditions. Never wait on anyone's approval to love yourself.